At last, we've arrived at Tubba Blubba's castle. Are you ready, everyone? Be brave. We must do all we can to help the Lady Bow. But what can we do? This is no time to lose our nerve, fellow boos. Our dear lady is fighting against Tubba Blubba himself. We mustn't hesitate.
Come back here!
What's that noise? Tubba Blubba's chasing you? And he's right on the other side of the door? What? You might be able to find Tubba Blubba's weak point. Oh, of course! The windmill at the foot of the hill! You must hurry! Run as fast as you can to the windy mill! We'll hold Tubba Blubba here! No! You'll be in when he comes through that door!
Why won't this door open?
I don't know how long we can keep holding this. Don't worry about us. Go! For all our sakes, don't look back. Didn't know the D word for lesbians was a slur. We used it once. We thought it meant butch. It's semi-interchangeable, but it's not. As a lesbian myself, literally, I do not take any offense to the word dyke at all whatsoever. I use it as a word of empowerment, but some people may not see it that way. So it's different strokes for different folks, realistically, so that is really not good. I just wanted that star piece. That is very unfortunate. Okay, we are going to run away from this fight really fast. So, mask and butch and dyke are all kind of interchangeable. So dyke is more of a characteristic thing, where it's just literally denoting of appearance, I guess, is how I would describe it. And then butch is more of a personality, and more of a presentative measure, I think. And then mask is just traditionally masculine, but it doesn't necessarily equate to man. It more equates to the female adopted presentation of a man, or something within, I guess, blurring the lines of gender, rather. But I have never taken any offense to that word at all, so. I don't really get called it a lot because I tend to be really, really feminine, or at least I look really feminine. I may not sound incredibly feminine, but I've been mistaken for a girl many, 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 many a time. And that's part of the reason why I transitioned, to be honest. Alright, so for this, you are going to want Shrink Stomp. I go about this boss fight a little bit untraditionally. You forgot to say you were playing Digimon Story? I grew up with the Digimon cartoon when I was a kid. I was really into Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Were my two go-tos. Alright, so you can take off Flower Finder, you can take off Speedy Spin, you can take off Dizzy Attack and all that good stuff. You don't really need any of it. HP Drain, I would definitely recommend keeping on for this fight. Power Rush as well. Close Call, absolutely. Deep Focus, Dodge Master, HP, and FP Plus, Damage Dodge, all good stuff. You might want to put Double Dip on, depending on what items that you have. That way you can regenerate your HP and your FP if you need to. But it's very, 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 very rare that you would need to. We're also going to be equipping Power Bounce, so. Polyamorous, demisexual, lesbian myself? Hell yeah, let's fucking go. Ain't that the life? I'm polyamorous myself. So I definitely respect the game. Did you know that Digimon and Tamagotchi has not stopped making new devices and content? It just seemed like they never talk about it. Yeah, Digimon is kind of self-autonomous. They don't really have a lot of publicity, if I'm being honest, because, like, Pokemon has kind of oversaturated and overtaken a lot of the digital market and everything like that, especially with publicity and game releases and stuff like that, so they're all over news and media outlets, so Digimon doesn't really get a lot of coverage anymore. Yu-Gi-Oh! Also kind of similarly goes a sort of stealth mode, in a way. Oh, we are going to run away from this fight. This is not going to be very beneficial for us. We'll do this on the way back out. Absolutely no entry allowed. Who are you? What? Mario? Did someone tell you that I'm the secret strength of Tubba Blubba? Someone spilled the beans that the Tubba Blubba in the castle is just a shell and I'm controlling it from here? You can't trust anybody! I can't let you out of here knowing the secret of my invincible body. Sorry, but here we go. Right, so for this fight, I tend to do something a little bit unorthodox. So what I tend to do is I tend to shrink stomp this dude. And if you shrink stomp this dude, he tends to do very, very little damage to you. And then if you whip out Goombario and you just do charge, you end up doing about 8 to 10 damage a turn, and he only has 40 HP. I'm gonna do this great attack. It's impossible to avoid. I just have to prepare a bit, so hang on for a second. Now this attack, I really don't mind trying to avoid all that much. I just typically go for a power bounce, if I'm being honest. Very good. We got about 7 or 8 damage out of that. Very, very nice. Let's do a head bonk on him real quick with Goombario. Get another 8 damage. Very, very nice stuff. Right, so granted that he only really does no damage when he's small. And you can block it, so it only does 4 damage. Now, the thing about this is you want to keep shrink stomping him. Because if he becomes unshrinked and he hits you with that, it's pretty much game over. And we didn't get our shrink right there, which is very unfortunate. That really does suck. So we're going to use our last FP with Goombario right here. And now he's going to get back up to normal size. And he's going to do the charge again. Okay, that's very, 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 very shitty. That is really not good, because we have to sacrifice our charge for Goombario. Oh, we can't do out of sight. We don't have the FP. Okay, I'm going to take an L right here, but that's okay, because this is exactly what I bought the life shrooms for. This is precisely what I bought the life shrooms for. That's very unfortunate that my shrink stomp didn't work, because I wanted to re-shrink him so that I didn't have to worry about avoiding this attack, which is very unfortunate. But that's okay. That's a-okay. That's fine. And you're gonna see just how hard this attack hits. This attack hits absurdly hard, so... 12 damage. It's pretty beefy. It's a pretty beefy fucking attack. But it's okay. This is exactly why I bought the life shrooms. This is exactly why. Now keep in mind, the only reason that happened is because my shrink stomp failed me. If my shrink stomp hadn't have failed me, we would have been in the clear right there. And it failed me again. That's really, really, really unfortunate, but that's okay. That's fine. Not really worried about it. 6 damage, that's not too bad. I can take the 6 damage. I'd rather take the 6 damage than that attack again. There we go. There's my shrink. Thank you, game. He's gonna do a recharge, and it's not really gonna be all that bad because we're gonna be able to regain some HP from doing our jump attack on him. Can't really do anything else. We could have done a refresh there, but we'll do it on our next turn. Owie! Oh, I'm hurted. I have to get out of here. And there you go, that's the boss fight. So had I gotten my other shrink, we would have been a-okay right there. Thank you very much for the follow, Carrie. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Zelda! Zelda is another fantasy game that I really do enjoy. Oh, so much. And thank you very much as well, Haley, for the follow. Appreciate you both. Thank you so much. If you happen to unfollow in a few days, I'm not going to take it personally, so don't worry about it. But for now, thank you so much. It's time to reunite!
Oh yeah, now I'm feeling good. With my heart and body united, there's no way to beat me!
Except for the fact that there is. So what we're gonna do real quick is we are going to go for a refresh really fast. We're gonna regain a little bit of HP. We're not really gonna get the highest benefit from it, but it's totally fine because we're doing this primarily for the FP. With the FP regeneration, we're gonna go for a charge. And then we're gonna block this attack. Very nice. And then we're just gonna go for a normal jump on little old blue man here. And then a head bunk with Goombario should finish us off. Now, Blubba may look very big and very scary and very imposing, but he's actually kind of a big wimp. I probably won't. That said, though, I do not watch any Roblox streams for a reason, so if you do one of those, I'll avoid it. Lucky for you, I've never played Roblox in my life. I'm not a Roblox person. I'm not a Minecraft, I am not a Roblox, I am not a Five Nights at Freddy's, I am none of the above.
Oh no! With my heart and my body united, I'm not invincible anymore. Now I'm back to not invincible Tubba Blubba. That's so lame. I give up. Look, I'll give back all the ghosts I ate. Forgive me. I'm actually a really sensitive guy trapped in a huge body. I don't want to be invincible anymore if it means I have to fight guys like you. Oh!
Serves you right, and everyone who got eaten has returned safely. Hooray. But I guess I'd better tell everyone not to scare old Tubba Blubba anymore. We used to love scaring Tubba Blubba night and day because he was such a coward. Oh well, we're not sorry for it. Scaring folks is what ghosts do, so boo on him. Besides, that was a pretty invigorating experience. I've never felt so full of excitement before. And it was also a good learning experience. I think I'd better experience some more of the outside world. So, I think I'll accompany you a little longer. Is that okay, Mario? Of course it's okay, right? Done! You're so lucky to be able to travel with me. Here you go, Mario. I'm giving you back the Star Spirit, as I promised. Bootler! Snap to it! Come over here! Here, Mario. He's free now. Played it a long time ago, and the issues that come from it is it sickens me so much and I don't want to support it. Yeah, I've heard a little bit about that. There's a lot of things that I won't support. There's a lot of very, very nasty, morally bankrupt decisions that I will not finance or support. And, yeah, that's definitely a big one. In fact, it's probably the biggest one. Let's just say Chris Hansen is going after the Roblox CEO? Yes. After solving the secret of invincible Tubba Blubba, Mario and party set free Star Spirit Scholar. Now, with Tubba Blubba just a bad dream, the boos are free to haunt their heart's content. Even the lonely wind echoing through Ghosty Gulch seems to be celebrating the victory. At least for now. With newest party member Bo in tow, Mario and friends are ready to take on their next challenge. Are you guys a big fan of my sultry storyteller voice? I wonder how Mario is doing. Do you think he found a way to beat that Tubba Blubba? I wonder too. So worried. What if Mario got hurt? Well, no use wondering. Why don't we go and try to eavesdrop again? If Mario managed to beat Tubba Blubba by now, Bowser and his followers will be really, really mad. Don't you think? You may be right, Twink. There's no use just sitting around worrying like this. Let's see what we can find out. The deeper voice surprised you? Yes. I have quite the range. I do a lot of metal vocals. I'm actually a vocalist. I have literally been doing metal vocals and high-pitched screaming and gutturals for years, so it has given my voice a lot of flexibility, which is really awesome. Wait, you got auto-modded? Why is auto-modding people?
It can't be! No! No! Explain that again! Slowly.
Your wretchedness, I keep trying to tell you. Tubba Blubba was defeated by Mario.
Well, that's strange, because you told me he was invincible! How can you beat someone who's invincible? Stupid Mario. I guess maybe he found out about the secret that made Tubba Blubba not quite so invincible. And then he beat him. Ah! I despise Mario! Really!
Your filthiness, we have to come up with another tactic, and quickly. Mario will most likely go to Shy Guy's toy box next.
Yes, so we should prepare something there for his arrival. I won't be satisfied just having him beaten up anymore. What we need to do is find his weak point and completely humiliate him. Yeah! Cammy Koopa, you've gotta find out what Mario hates and... Ah! For the love of... Why is Princess Peach here? What is wrong with those guards? No. Wait. Hang on. This is actually good timing, my mischievous princess. We're just discussing the weak points of our mutual friend, Mario. So, Peach, what do you know about his weaknesses, huh? And listen, you must be honest. Which one of these things does Mario hate the most? I see. Excellent. Is there another thing that fills him with dread? Good, good. And how about these things? Which of these does he hate? Oh, excellent. Perfect. Thanks, Princess. Be sure Mario can't avoid these things that he hates. We'll beat him for sure. Did you get all that? Get going immediately!
I'm not sure we can entirely trust what the princess tells us about Mario's weak points, but I'll do as you say.
Of course you will! My tactics are brilliant! They're pure art! So, Cammy Koopa, have Princess Peach taken back to her room immediately. Finally, we will witness the end of Mario at last!
Guards, attention! Take Princess Peach back to her room at once!
Yes, ma'am.
No, not again!
Art like the banana duct taped to the wall? Yeah, something like that. It's supposed to be a matter of creative perspective. The word that people use for gays, twink, starts with T and ends with K. Does it really not allow you to say twink? That's incredible. Twink is also a similar word of empowerment. It was part of my pipeline to figure out that I was a trans woman, so that's pretty cool. Hello again, Mario. I knew you could do it. I don't know how to thank you. I knew it was the right decision to ask you to help us. You are a great man. Now that I'm free, I can help you. Ha! I'm sorry about that, terribly. Mario Star energy goes up to 3. Mario can now use Starstorm, a new Star Spirit power. With Starstorm, you can attack all enemies. Mario, I have one bit of bad news. Unfortunately, Bowser's life force seems to be getting stronger all the time. Most likely it's the Star Rod that's giving him more power. We're not even sure if he's noticing or not, but there's no question that it's making him stronger than before. We will have to be much more careful in the coming trials. I'm sorry to leave, but I must go back to Star Haven. The other star spirits are waiting for me there. Oh, and if you could, please keep it a secret that I got lost in Forever Forest. Thanks, Mario. Bye. Right, so let's make our way back to Toad Town and end off. And unfortunately, we're going to have to live the kicking jams of Gusty Gulch behind. As good as they are, and as amazing as they are, and as acoustic as they are, we are going to have to leave them and bid our farewells. We still have multiple life shrooms, so we should be good. I tend to buy like 3 or 4 on that part, just in case. Wait, yes, okay. So for this, you definitely want to keep Goombario out. Goombario's charge will definitely come in great handy here. Also be sure to check your badges and make sure that you have equipped everything that you want. We might need Power Jump, we can take off Multi-Bounce, let's keep Power Bounce on just in case. Smash Charge we probably don't need, but granted that we have the extra BP, it's definitely not a burden to have. Hammer Throw you might want to keep for this as well. Dodge Master, Double Dip, Deep Focus, HP and FP+, Damage Dodge, HP Drain, Power Rush, Close Call. Now, I will mention that Mega Rush does not work in conjunction with Power Rush. You cannot use both at the same time. You can only draw the effects of either one, so be very careful which one you decide to choose. There we go, we have our badge set up, we are A-okay. No! Ah! Bugs! Get them off me! I'm lost in a freaking forest! So scared! Eee! Oh! Mario! Oh, aha! Boy, are you unlucky to run into me again! Why, it's Junior Troopa. Have you been crying? Did you get lost in there? Hey, shut up! Shut up! I'm not a lost child. I'm your worst fucking nightmare. Here comes the pain, bitch. Yeah. Right, so we have another Junior Trooper fight. Don't think I'm as vulnerable as I was before. Check this out. Haha, yeah, that's right. Let's see how you like the new, improved Junior Koopa. We like him perfectly fine. That's the answer. We like him perfectly fine. So the voice I've decided to give Junior Troopa is he's kind of like a thuggish gangbanger. Like, he's kind of like a, Brooklyn back alley kind of like bully, in a way. I don't know, I thought it'd be really funny because he's not really taken seriously at all. So I just thought it'd be like a really funny voice to give him. So yeah, just utilize your Shrink Stomp, utilize your charge with Goombario, and literally just go to town on him. He has a little bit of defense here, which is why Goombario's hitting for 3 rather than 4, but it's not really all that bad. Plus, when you Shrink Stomp, you actually get, I think, 2 health back. And even if you don't deal damage, you still regain your health, which is awesome. So you can reduce Junior Troopa's damage to very, very negligible. In fact, he does no damage at all. And then you can just utilize your power jumps, go to town on him, and literally he'll be done before you know it. None of the Junior Troopa in this fight are exceptionally hard if you know exactly what to utilize to your disposal and your advantage. Like, literally none of the fights are really all that bad. Now, granted, if you happen to run out of FP, you're probably going to have a little bit of a bad time, but it's not really all that terrible, because you can regenerate HP each turn with HP drain, so... Nice, great block. Let's go for another Shrink Stomp real quick. Good stuff. Regain our HP. Smack him with another head bonk, and one more turn and he should be out of here. Or should I say, out of here! My point is he's gonna be gone. Oh no, he won't, because I'm not doing any damage with Mario because I don't have any FP. That's kind of the problem with this, is you definitely need FP. So let's use Mario's turn to do a refresh, get ourselves some FP, and we'll be sitting pretty. We'll be A-okay. Yeah, we can do a charge with Mario real quick. We'll use our next turn to land another Shrink Stomp on him just to make sure he dies and he can't do any damage to us. And by dies, I mean we're just gonna win the fight, because he's most assuredly gonna come back later, because he doesn't know when to quit. Because he's a silly bean. But it's okay, with Junior Troopa's eggs scrambled, we are free to get a move on. There we go, that's the fight. No double star points for us, very unfortunate, but that's okay. No! Darn it! Darn it! Darn it! Alright, so should you wish to get out of Forever Forest really fast, all you literally have to do is go back in there, come back in here, and then go back in here. Okay, we might have to go through one more trail, but that's fine. You can avoid all the enemies, they're not really going to be worth any experience for you at this point if you gain enough levels in Tubba Blubba's castle. Go through here, and then literally just make your way back through here. Oh! I made it out of the forest! I could kiss this ground! Yahoo! Alright, so that's chapter 3. But what is this music? Pull out Parry Carry real quick, deliver the letter to Feisty on your way back, otherwise you're just gonna have to backtrack over here. So make sure you get yourself your free star piece. We also missed a star piece in Gusty Gulch that I always forget about through the gate, so I'm gonna have to go back and grab that. Get yourself your star piece. I'll take care of that star piece that we missed off screen.
Oh no! My favorite frying pan!
Yes, so the town is now overrun with Shy Guys who are causing a whole heap of mischief.
Hey you little scamp, get your hands off! Give me back my calculator!
Yeah, so these little joyous bastards, if you guys are unfamiliar, are Shy Guys, and they are definitely having a whale of a time, but we'll take care of that next time.